How you been?
Hi!
Did you miss us? You probably did. Did you forget what we looked like? You probably did.
I did some stuff with my hair. You just got more facial hair.
I mean, no.
Well, did you shave?
I did shave.
Yeah, he shaved. But if you saw him a few weeks back, he almost had a full-on goatee.
Did I really? Oh, wow.
Almost, yeah.
Has it really been that long?
It's been that
I
long.
hope your summer's been good.
Yeah.
I don't have a plan.
I was like, are you going to say something else?
Oh, wait, no. Here's what I can do. Apple, fuck your big sir.
I was about to say, not the drum set, please. Ah! Oh, God. Not the fraternity mirrors. Or those pictures.
Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, I apologize. I really do. It's just...
It's been a frustrating setup for good old David.
Apple, you've been trying at my patience. I've had it up to here. I'm about to switch over to Windows.
On the bright side, at least it wasn't Steve Jobs who did it. This is someone else entirely,
Well,
so
Steve
you
Jobs
can't blame Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs is gone, for one.
Yeah, exactly. But you have that peace of mind that it's nothing that he had to do with, though.
Whoops. Hold on. Mic fell.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, we're good.
Yeah, so I don't really have a plan for today.
Well, I saw you had some notes for the anniversary.
I was thinking like we could talk about some of our favorite moments from the past year. Some of our
Dude.
some of our favorite releases.
And as you can see, the setup is
like-
very different from before. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. So, like, we're transitioning because your boy just got accepted. But, yeah,
Hold on.
we're doing a setup change coming up this fall. But we just want to send this little video, just checking up on you.
Yeah, because we didn't want to go the whole summer and not have
At least one.
anything before season 4. Well, it's technically season 4, season 1, because like I don't know if you noticed, if I titled this correctly, we're no longer ramblings.
Yes. And if you have been, like, coming back and forth on our channel, which, I mean, we're not going to hold you to it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it because we haven't been gone. We've been gone for so long.
Yeah.
But we changed our name. We changed our banner. And, you know, I've been thinking, like, do you think we should get a third?
A third?
Yeah.
Well, spoiler alert. I was thinking like when we do move into the new place, we could maybe have Michael on once.
Yeah, that's what I was actually thinking too. Is just have Michael come in, and if he wants to keep on doing it with us, then yeah, that'd be sick.
No, of course.
But yeah, you know, just have a third, just like, you know, not have like just the two of us. Like, we want to give you guys like a new feel and all that good stuff. So yeah, bring
Like
out
a
some
new
more
feel, a new
content
era. There might be
because
some new content.
he has a bunch of stuff that I'm guarantee he would love to talk about because he and I had a very, very great conversation about Guilty Gear.
Oh my god.
But
Apparently Strive came out and it's really good.
oh no, it's so good. It's much different from XR though, because you know how you like, can button mash and you can like do hella great combos. There's a lot more direction based now moves.
Oh my god.
So like you kind of have to use your analog type stuff and a lot of semicircles and not semicircles, quarter circles and stuff like that. We had a whole conversation about how Guilty Gear Strive is basically the pinnacle of what most fighting game enthusiasts would want.
I've heard it's kind of like a soft reboot, a softer reboot to the Guilty Gear series because I think this was like the first one to come out in English.
Oh really?
I don't know.
Oh, who knows? I haven't played the story, and granted, this thing is like 5 hours long.
That's not very long.
That's not very long. 5 hours.
5 hours isn't very
of
long.
content for you
No.
to watch.
Oh, to watch?
Yes.
Never mind then.
I was about to say, it was like Zack Snyder be damned, dude, because that 4 hours, nah, Guilty Gear has
Let's give him
5
an extra
hours
hour.
of content. Yeah. And the Guilty Gear universe is extremely complex. They even have a map for the player to view for themselves just to see how intertwined each character is involved in the story. It's absolutely insane how complex and how much attention to detail that the creator put into this game. And this was all him.
Yeah.
So more props to it and kudos to the creator because wow.
A little bit of forewarning. I'm fucking with the levels way too much today, so if I clip out your ears, I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I said before in the very beginning, David had a pretty rough setup.
Yeah.
Some stuff happened with the software and Big Sur. As you saw, the glorious demonstration of how he does not like Apple. So right now, he's like at it to here. I told him to have his woosah moments, like, you know, give him 20 seconds. Right now, I think maybe 30. Please don't hurt the chair.
I'm not gonna hurt the chair.
Yeah, we just got it. But yeah, you know, hope you guys are having a good summer so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so, give it to me straight. What we got for today?
Well,
for the glorious moments of our 1 year anniversary.
which I can't even fucking believe. No, like we started this 1 year ago. We didn't think anyone was gonna care.
No.
700 plays later. What the fuck?
Which we so much appreciate
Yes.
for you guys. Thank you so much.
Oh my god.
We love
700 plays in our first year.
Yeah.
I didn't think we would get 100 plays in a year.
Dude, I just didn't expect it to even like flourish into what it is now. Like it was all just because of a project.
No, well, yes, there was that. No, but we did this because it was fun.
Yeah. Like literally I think that's how it all starts, you know? 'Cause
Yeah.
if people start doing things like this, music or whatever kind of mass media type shit, and it's all you think about is results, it's not going to go that far. If you do this because you genuinely love it and you genuinely like it, it's going to show.
Mm-hmm.
Genuine authenticity is exactly what people are looking for.
Okay, no, but like to start off. Oh my god, words. To start off. Oh my.
It's okay. It's okay. Woosah, 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 woosah.
Apple's trying my patience. I'm trying my own patience.
It's okay. It's okay.
So I'm officially. Oh,
Wait, dude, wait.
I'm gonna say this as slowly as I can so I don't fuck this up. If you've noticed, my mascot has changed. Kali, I love you to death, but you're being replaced. Very sorry.
Yeah, mine's pretty much the same.
No, so in the 2 months since I last saw you and you guys, one of my more I've been like on the cusp of liking League of Legends, but hold on, let me show you something. So
I think I can guess where this is going. I think.
So something happened over the break. Like I don't know. I started playing this mobile game called Wild Rift.
Oh, wait, is that the thing with the guy with the white hair and it almost looks like Cloud Strife? Or no. What's his Shulk? I think. He's just like a edgy version of Shulk.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh wait,
yeah,
I've seen that character before.
If you notice the lady with the dancing blades, that's Irelia. Well, Irelia.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I've seen that character once before on one of your screens.
Yeah, the lady I love to death. I love her. Yeah, so she's a new mascot.
Is she gonna compete with Jean?
What?
Jean D'Arc? Is she gonna compete with her?
No.
No?
Purely platonic.
Huh. Okay, I'm fine with that. Totally. Well then.
And deadass, Irelia might kill me.
Really?
Well, I've had it up to here. She's had it like up
to there. Yeah. Okay, so it's that bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Darn. I did not know Irelia was like that. But I never played the mobile game. I'm not really big on mobile game type of guy. So.
No, I'm not either. Like, I played a little bit of Wild Rift in this game called Legends of Runeterra. It's a card game. And just... Okay. My Irelia, like, binge started, like, I played Legends of Runeterra, and then I read her story, and then, like... Funnily enough, the voice of Patty in Soul Eater is the voice of Irelia!
Oh my gosh. Just say it. We all know that you like Patty.
What?
We know that you like Patty.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's starting to show. Like, the patterns are starting to come into play.
No, not even just the... It's like... It's like the voice of Patty, Jeremy Lee, shows up everywhere now. It's just... It's getting kind of ridiculous.
I mean, hey, she's getting that bank, bro.
She's getting the bank. But
yeah, man. Kudos to her.
She shows up everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how big the voice acting community is, but, like, it's kind of a small world because a lot of the voice actors that you wouldn't expect to be on these shows are exactly who they are. Like, I was surprised of how many times I caught Ichigo's voice actor on there. Like, he's everywhere. And he was the Black Ranger. So that makes it even more crazy.
Like,
I was like, what the hell?
When I learned, I'm like, fucking excuse me?
The Black Ranger is Ichigo Kurosaki. Like... That just makes it like 3 times better.
I know, and apparently he and Jason David Franco are still really good friends. It's like,
oh yeah, of course.
Fucking excuse me,
dude. Like the Power Rangers cast are so closely like together. It's crazy.
What was the pink one's name? Kelly.
Kimberly. I thought her name was Amy. I don't know.
No, like her character's name.
Yeah.
Her actor's name. I know the actor. Like for her and Jason David are still very, very close.
Like,
oh yeah. And I'd rather the yellow one died. Rest her soul.
Yeah. Rest in peace to homie. For real.
Oh my god. Let's not go there.
Yeah, but there's been a couple of character changes for the Red Ranger that I didn't know.
Well, naturally, it's like a it's like a fucking multiverse at this point.
Oh no, it's a huge multiverse. That was confirmed with Megaforce. Oh, go on. All right. Where were we?
I don't know, because I was telling them, like, I met this girl in my move, and there might be a few, like, bartending videos in the future.
Bartending videos?
Yeah.
Wait, like the person that you found the lookalike? Or is this something else?
This was another girl.
Oh, okay. Is this someone you met in Tampa?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I actually found a really, really cool coffee place here in Fort Lauderdale. It's the one with the studio that I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's called The Brew Next Door in Fort Lauderdale.
The Brew Next
Yeah.
Door. Hold on, let me check.
And it's also known as Studio and I. No, C&I Studio. I think that's what it's called.
The Brew Next Door? Brew Next Door.
Yeah. Brew Next Door. It's a really, really nice hidden gem.
Whoa.
It's a very cool.
Is it like a full on library in there? Is that a fucking coffin? No, it's not.
No.
It's chest.
Yeah. But I didn't ask the question if you could actually like take the books, but the books are real. Because I saw a Tom Clancy book in there. Yeah. So the books I think are real. And I haven't asked the question if you could actually take one of the books off from the shelf and like read from them, but it wouldn't hurt to ask.
I mean, obviously, I think you could like be able to take one off and read. Just make sure you put it back. I don't think. I don't think they want you to take it with you though.
Yeah. And it's like not that bad price for the coffee because I got a lavender latte. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bougie type shit, and it was only like $5.
Bruh, what?
Like it wasn't that expensive.
Shit!
Like I got the small, so like that was one thing.
Oh, that's probably why.
But still, like for that time period that I needed, it got me through a good an hour.
Now, one thing I noticed, like coffee is expensive.
Oh yeah, it's a booming business.
I'm just like, why?
Why do you think Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts and like all other kinds of like major labels are trying to make coffee? Because like those two companies.
I mean, shit, but Starbucks is like $7 for a cup of coffee. I'm like, and it's not even that good.
Yeah, unless you like get like the extremely sweetened ones. But if you get like the regular coffee, you might as well go to Dunkin' for that.
Dunkin's cheap, and granted, I normally get like just regular coffee with cream and sugar, but
yeah, and
god damn.
Yeah, but we can talk about Dunkin' all day, but yeah. Either way, but what? Because you were talking about like having memories about like our anniversary, and we kind of went off tangent.
Yeah,
and we're not trying to ramble that much anymore, but just like a little bit of a preview what's going to happen next with our podcast is going to be a little bit more organized. Still going to have the fun and like the cool vibes.
There is still going to be ramblings. There will still be off tangents.
Yeah,
we're not changing that.
Yeah, but it's just like it won't be like
it won't be as rambly as it was before.
Yeah, because we're trying to do this thing seriously. Okay, guys. But like I said, like is there anything you got for like the anniversary and bringing back like some of that 1 year vibes?
I was thinking like we could talk about like some of our favorite episodes from the past, our favorite releases of the year. The first thing that comes to my head was the KDA EP. When I first... Okay, a little bit of story time. When Baddest had first come out, I was like on the cusp of quitting my job. I didn't know if I wanted to do it or not. I was driving back from work that day. Mm-hmm. That song came on my Spotify. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
And it was just straight up hype.
I put it on loop, played it the entire drive home, looked like and I think I like got something in my recommended feed for that day, and like it was the KDA Instagram. Mm-hmm. It was the KDA Instagram, and it was like something from from a colleague, because like it's not a real band, but
yeah.
What that said really like what, I think I am gonna quit my job, and now I think I'm doing pretty well for myself.
Nice.
So
nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And that's really like the type of stuff that kind of goes on for a lifetime. Is those kinds of songs and music that kind of touch your soul, because you can't touch music, but music can touch you. So it's verbatim, prime example right there.
Yeah.
But no, that's cool. I think one of the favorite moments for me was definitely when the Zack Snyder cut came in, because that was like a huge hype that we've been building up since like I think February, March, like during that time period, because like the reactions that everyone was coming off of it was sick. And I think the favorite moment, and this is like kind of later, like when we were still doing the podcast, like before we left, was when we were talking about Pacific Rim, and we were actually like laughing our asses off about the thing with the AI and stuff like that. Because when I was editing,
fire all weapons.
Sorry, but it's like target is affected. I would say that if we actually had weapons, But
Oh my god.
while editing that, I've never laughed so hard because like that was just something that I absolutely adore when editing the videos, is seeing our genuine reactions and seeing our emotions, because that's why I think we make these videos. And I remember getting a call from one of my friends, and he was like telling me, he's like, yo dude, like your stuff is so funny, like you guys are hilarious. And you know, seeing
Really? Someone said that?
yeah,
Aw.
yeah. And so I was just like, dang, dude, like that means a lot. So I appreciate the good support and showing the love. And that's exactly why, like, you know, I love doing this, because, you know, us being ourselves makes your day better.
Yeah.
Makes my day better. So it just motivates us to keep doing this. So yeah, that's like one of the best things I remember doing for the podcast. Yeah.
Not necessarily for the podcast, but one of the things I've been doing a lot in my, well, more in my spare time is I've been doing a lot more on TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah. This dude is going off
I
right now.
I don't mean to say like,
Not shameless plug. This is
No,
full
no.
on intent.
no, not even like a shameless plug. I don't want to say this in like a bragging way, but like in just a short in a pretty short amount of time, I've gotten a lot of traction on TikTok.
Heck yeah, dude.
I went from 1,000 to almost 10K in almost a month,
Yeah.
and I was like, what the fuck?
It's definitely where you
Like,
have to be.
And when I get comments like people say, oh, like I really love your content. This is so cool. I'm like, people like me.
Exactly. And that goes what I'm saying. Like, you know, people that go for the stuff that they genuinely like and not going off of results, they actually go for, like, they're actually being successful because they're doing what they love. And that's exactly what's going on with you. You're doing what you love. You're presenting the things that are
Yeah.
basically things that you hold very close to your heart.
I will say, like, probably my favorite moment that we've had on this podcast is the one right before we left, the like unintentional one, because we were supposed to do like the April finale, and then that was fucking trash.
It was so bad. I was gonna bring that up. It's those. I love those times we literally did have nothing and we still made it.
No, like there was the April finale. It was fucking trash. We came back. I want to say like 2 weeks later. I played the Nier soundtrack for you. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, and my mind was blown. I was like, my goodness. I will also give my brief synopsis of Nier from like that one portion I played, but continue with the memory before I get into that.
Yeah, no. So the Nier soundtrack, I think, is beautiful.
Hands
It's
down.
fucking like they made a whole fake language. How many composers and vocalists can say did that?
Yeah, and do it well.
It's
Like, pull it
fucking-
off
and
well.
and it doesn't sound like gibberish.
Nope.
It sounds like an actual language. It's like, what the fuck?
Like, you can actually like be tricked into think that this was actually something that was spoken on Earth.
Yeah, and it was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I finished the entire like the whole remake of Nier, by the way, and I cried
and deleted the thing so you could do it all over again, right?
about that. They fixed that. Well, no,
They did?
They didn't fix it. They added some new stuff after that,
Ah.
which I'm not going to tell you because I would like you to play Replicant if you can, because I brought it with me.
Good. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. Because I didn't finish Automata.
You don't. If anything, it's actually play Automata after you play Replicant.
Okay.
But you can.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, it's like a mix and match thing,
Yeah.
but it's not like a fate scenario. Like you have to like follow this so you can understand that, right?
Not even that.
Oh no.
Like, okay, that's another moment that I like when the Heaven's Feel movie. I finally watched Heaven's Feel 3,
Oh, awesome.
and I fucking cried.
Of course you did. Oh man.
No, but like with Fate, there is no one set order. You can just there are better starting points than others, but you can pretty much start wherever. You can start anywhere, and everyone's gonna have an opinion on where you should start. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, because like it's not a set in motion way. It's basically what caters to you. What works best for you is what works best for you.
No, I got this comment on one of my TikToks. Just find a character you think is attractive and watch their series. I'm like, you know what? That's so true.
Oh my gosh, man. No, that was the thing that I was kind of like debating at first. Not that I saw this thing as attractive, but that was kind of one of the motifs with the show that I'm about to say right now is Black Butler. When I was trying to like, just force myself to watch it because I knew back in the day when it was big.
It was popping.
Yeah. Like people were like really hyping up Black Butler and I was like, I want to watch it, but most of my friends who are most of them are girls.
They simp for Sebastian.
Exactly. And they're just like, oh my god, Sebastian's like so hot. I'm just like, so what about the story?
I'm gonna blow your mind right now.
What?
Do you remember Sir Hammerlock from Borderlands?
Sir Hammerlock.
My name is Sir Hammerlock, the guy with the top hat.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
Let me show you a picture.
Yeah. But Sir Hammerlock, okay.
Hold on.
Top hat.
This guy.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
him?
The guy from the Swamp Planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the same voice as Sebastian.
Oh, wow. That's Sebastian's voice actor?
Yep.
Wow, he's talented. Jeez. And that's the thing that scares me the most. You would never expect it's them until, like, you just research them. That's crazy. That's really talented. Wow.
I found him on TikTok. He's so funny.
Oh, really?
He does like these voice actor Mondays. He's like, bound up the stairs with a song in your heart.
Nice.
I'm like, you know what? I love it.
Yeah, dude. Oh, now, one of my favorite moments from back when we were starting this podcast was the amount of times I was munching and we were snacking.
There's a reason we stopped munching here.
Because I was not talking for the entirety of the episode.
You would just get
the entire way through. I was just munching on chips the entire way through. Oh my gosh, I still have a craving. Like, I don't know why, but
Bruh.
I just crave snacks.
You want to know what it is? It's because you brought them chips the first time.
Yeah, I did.
You did this to yourself.
I did. I made my own mistakes.
You made your own bed. Now
I
you gotta
take
lie in it.
responsibility for my actions.
You shit in the bed. Now you gotta lie in it.
That's gross. Don't put it like that, dude. Jeez, man.
I wanted to go into like some of the new stuff for the year.
Mm-hmm.
FF7 Intergrade came out. Resident Evil 8, the iCarly reboot. Have you seen it?
Dude, the first series was already funny enough.
I'm not
The
gonna lie,
second
I
one
really
is
like it.
Awesome.
I
bro.
really like it.
Dude, it's so good. Dude, Harper caught me for a loop, bro. I was like, wait,
I'm
that's
super
Harper?
naked.
Dude.
I'm like, yo, these guys need to chill.
There's a lot of things on the show that I actually had to appreciate.
No, you watched the new
I watched the first 3 episodes of it. I don't think I'm up to date.
I really like it.
Oh yeah, and it's not holding anything back. It's more adult. Well, preteen.
No,
Well,
yeah,
not preteen, teenage adult.
They say
adolescence.
bitchin'. They talk about sex. What do you mean?
Yeah, so it's more adult. Yeah. Like, never mind. I
Like
paused.
fucking Freddy's divorced 2 times.
2 times?
Yeah.
I didn't know he divorced twice. I knew he
Yeah.
divorced once, and that's how he got the stepchild. But twice?
Yeah.
Ugh. Damn, and he's living with his mom. I love that joke when that one girl was like, I'm living with my mom. He's like, ha, yeah, how does that feel? And I'm just like, shut the fuck up, Freddie. Like, you're living with your mom, too. So, yeah, it was just some funny stuff in there.
Oh, no, I don't know if
had
you got
to
it
really
like
respect.
the Drake and Josh meme.
There's a Drake and Josh meme in there? I knew there was one episode when Carly made a meme about, or not, it was
This
about
look
her brother?
familiar?
Oh, yes, the interesting. Yes, I remember that.
Also look familiar?
Yep, yep. I know exactly what
I'm
you're
like-
talking about.
Nice.
Interesting.
The humor in the new show is a bit more on the nose. It's a lot more making fun of social media.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's making fun of a lot of things that basically, like, were not, like, it's not new, but, like, the jokes that they're saying is nothing new, but how they're presenting
I think
it.
it is new.
Yeah,
What-
is new.
newer.
Yeah, because normally on some shows they will hold stuff back.
Mm-hmm.
But knowing, and I love the fact that iCarly grew up with us.
Yeah.
Like, they're not making it how they did with Teen Titans, oh, God forbid, and the Powerpuff Girls, where they basically grew up,
No.
but then went down in ages. So
Speaking of the Powerpuff Girls, did you hear about that reboot?
what?
The CW casted a Powerpuff. They did a grown-up Powerpuff Girls pilot.
Oh, I
It
totally
was
forgot about that.
No,
Was
it was so bad. They're going to reshoot it because apparently one of them, I don't even know, but apparently one of them was like became a porn star.
Oh.
I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea, CW. Great idea.
Oh, CW.
You're just digging your own graves here.
Oh god, all they have left is the Flash. I'm sorry, that's all they have left.
Not even the.
Bro, I still meet some people who are so fans of that show.
I don't blame. If they are, cool.
More
But
power to them.
it's not for me anymore.
I left on season
Fair.
4.
I left on like season 3 after like the whole Savitar is Barry Allen. I'm like, okay, that's kind of bullshit.
Yeah. Once I completed that season, I was like, dude, you're messing with your whole entire life for one girl that doesn't give 2 craps about you. Just leave. Just leave, Barry. Just drop her. Like, Zoom was already bad enough, so I can't.
Let's just not go
Yeah,
there. Otherwise,
we're not going down that road.
Otherwise, the stands are gonna come for our neck.
Yeah, exactly. But you guys like the show. I'm not like
Yeah,
talking
no,
bad
absolutely.
about
Like
it.
what you like. Like what you like.
Like what you like. But for that thing to happen with the Powerpuff Girls show,
Okay, let's line in the sand. Let's leave it there. Resident Evil 8.
Oh my gosh,
Yo, if Dimitrescu could just like step on my neck, I would be like so grateful.
no, definitely not. No. Now, I'm not saying that I don't like Dimitrescu, but I just don't want her to sit on me because that is literally a siren. Like, she is going to woo you with her lady features, and then she's gonna pull up her claws and kill you. Like,
Oh wait, hold on.
I'm sorry.
No, let me
like,
see- let me-
I'm not gonna take that chance.
Let me see if I can find the video. Oh my god, it was so funny.
Because you're telling me a 10-foot tall woman with claws.
9.5. Excuse you, sir.
I don't care. She's 10 foot. Still, big lady, claws, killer, sucks your blood for fun. Like, that shows no red flags. Pale white skin, the biggest one out of all.
Hold on.
Like, she's dead.
Saying gay rights as Lady D.
This is actually the actress.
Oh yeah.
Here in House Dimitrescu, we support gay rights.
Respect.
And if you don't,
Okay.
that's what the closet. Sliced to ribbons.
Nice.
We stand.
Respect.
I will.
Respect.
I will say
I love how she's like,
This is
the
the
claws.
claws.
The punctuation, perfect.
Like it's so funny because like Dimitrescu is so. I don't know what the word is. Just
no, she's an icon.
yeah.
Like, definitely.
And her actor is like the sweetest person on the goddamn planet.
Yeah, I definitely did not expect the actor to be like that. Like, she's awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome. But, it's a huge empowerment especially for a lot of the girls that play Resident Evil and see Demetres because, I remember watching one video of this one girl who's like, dude, I absolutely love Demetres because she makes me feel empowered because she looks like me, she has my style, she has my body type, all this kinds of stuff. Like, I'm not gonna get into nitty gritty because I don't want to say something I don't want to say, but she was so happy that there was a character that she can relate to, and so it's a huge moment for Demetres for sure.
I will say one thing is kind of fun that I think is kind of funny is that they addressed Ethan.
Oh,
No, like this man got his leg cut off, both his hands cut off, his hand.
spoilers for
bitten-
Resident Evil 8, just in case.
His hand got bitten off. He's like, it's a flesh wound.
No need to worry. I'm just gonna stick it back on along with my clothes.
This man glued his hand back to his body,
As if nothing ever happened. Like,
and it just magically stitched his jacket back. I'm like,
even though Ethan is like the most shallow character, like he has no depth, but you got to admit he has by far the biggest balls out of any RE character. Tell me that I'm lying.
Chris Redfield.
Chris Redfield, okay, sure, maybe. But you're telling me Ethan, who doesn't have the experience as Ethan. I meant Ethan. Chris, I meant Chris. You're telling me Ethan, who doesn't have the same experience as Chris, just waltz in and has nothing to worry about with the thought of him trying to save his daughter.
Sure, I'll give him that.
Yeah, like this dude does not have any of the skills as Leon. Chris.
I wouldn't say Ethan is so shallow. He's just not as. Granted, it's probably because the others are legacy characters.
Yes.
They've been around for a good 20
Yes.
years.
But what I mean by shallow is like he doesn't have
So,
his depth.
no, so I wouldn't say he's shallow. I just say he doesn't have as much depth as the other ones.
Yeah.
That-
Like, I didn't mean to say shallow, like he's bad. That's my bad. Poor word choice.
Like, so wait. So does this mean Rose is like half corpse, or like half mold?
I really don't try. That's like one of the things you can't think about because like you'll be questioning the entire like physics of the game.
Because apparently he died in Louisiana. Mm-hmm. He's been mold for a good 3.5 years.
And if Mia and Ethan did the thing and he was a mold,
Ew.
like how does that work? Like how does any of that work?
I don't know. I don't like it.
Like yeah, let's not think about it. We're just gonna draw a line in the sand, not cross it, and just leave it as is.
No, but Resident Evil 8, it's kind of a mixed bag for me.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. I did not love it as much as I did Resident Evil 3.
Of course.
No, like
it's a totally change of pace.
No, in my move, I went like on a whole Resident Evil binge.
Good.
Like I played RE3. I started RE2 because I wanted to play with you guys.
Yeah.
I played RE8. I didn't want to play RE7 because
What?
people liked RE7. It just didn't appeal to me.
I mean, RE7 is much more towards the horror than Village, because Village is more action packed.
About that. So the thing about like,
Oh wait, did you get to the house?
what
Did you get to the house
the house? What do you mean?
on RE8 with the doll?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I wouldn't necessarily say one is more action than the other. Maybe it's because like they're remakes for one, so
Yeah.
they're going to be more updated, more
Mm-hmm.
action oriented. But the thing I like about Resident Evil, it's not so much, well, maybe 8 because Ethan got his whole shing.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's less gore scare and more like unease because like
Yeah.
Jill got herself
Buh.
I don't know what the word, like
What?
choke held and implanted with parasites.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Yikes.
I haven't finished RE2. Ethan got his hand cut off. No, but the baby.
The
mutant baby.
I wanted to tell you about it so bad when you were talking about this game was not really scaring me that much. I was like, just wait till he gets to the dollhouse.
No,
Wait till you get to the dollhouse.
It wasn't that scary. It's just I don't like haunted babies or children or haunted dolls. That's my biggest kryptonite and big fuck you, no sir.
It scared the shit out of you. Just admit it. That shit scared the fuck out of you.
Sure it did.
It did. It did. Because you had no weapons. It was you in the basement with a doll of your dead wife, and you're walking around with a mauled looking baby that's supposed to be yours coming after you. And you're telling me that didn't scare you? Just let alone you had no weapons.
It did.
Exactly. Were you doing this late at night?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
I will say no. Probably the best part of the game was the Dimitrescu mansion.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I thought you would like the dollhouse more so.
No.
Really?
Like-
I know it was bad. Was it that bad?
No. Not even just the dollhouse was scary. It's just the dollhouse was tedious because like there. Just some of the puzzle elements got a little. What's the word I'm looking for?
Basic?
Not basic. A bit too try and figure this out, if that makes any sense. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, they make you have to do more than you should. When
Yeah.
It's really just a simple solution.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you mean. It's like one of those games that are as simple as they are, but we make them more complicated.
Yeah.
And this one's just basically flipping it on its head.
Mhm.
It's more complicated than it needs to be.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. Yeah. I mean, that's how they just keep you entertained, or
It
how
def-
they try to keep you entertained.
It definitely was the scariest part of the game. I would say the part of the game I liked the most and was the best was the Dimitrescu mansion because it wasn't. The puzzles weren't bad. I could figure everything out pretty easily.
Yeah.
Dimitrescu was a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, no, definitely. Yeah, you don't mess with Lady Dimitrescu. She makes Mr. X go to shame.
No, like you turn around like, oh hi.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Nemesis and Dimitrescu, they're kind of equal, because, like, Nemesis has his own forte.
Nemesis just wouldn't go down.
Yeah, and Dimitrescu, like, kill her daughters,
like-
you kind of, like, make her go a little bit buck crazy.
No, like
but
Jill cut his arm off, like fucking
Nah. And he
pew
was
pew
still
in the
not
face
phased.
over and over again. It took a railgun in his mouth for him to go down.
Yeah, just to go down. I don't think he didn't get killed by that, did he?
No, he did.
Oh, he did?
If
Okay.
if he didn't, I'd be like, okay, that's some bullshit right there.
Yeah.
This man, railgun to the mouth. Nah, he's fine.
It's just a flesh wound, as one would say.
Tis but a scratch. My God.
But hey, I'm glad that you had a good time with Resident Evil 8. I was a little bit. I think the one part of it, because I only watched the gameplay, I'd never played it. But the one thing I did kind of find a little bit annoying was the fishing portion.
Fishing portion.
The fish portion.
Oh, Moreau.
Yeah, like that guy was just. He was just lame.
Mother Miranda, why don't you love me?
Yeah, literally. I get it. Like, you know, we were all simping for Dimitrescu and it was fun, but simping for Mother Miranda, nah, it just don't hit like that, buddy. And also, like, it's kind of annoying hearing him say that stuff over and over.
Mother
again.
Miranda, why don't you love me?
Yeah, I was just like, bro, just kill this guy already. Like,
Yeah.
like this is so
No,
annoying.
that was me pretty much.
Yeah.
No, one character I wish they did more with was Heisenberg.
Yeah. Really.
Like, there could have been a plot point like, hey, he actually helps you, and he like joins the actual cast, becomes like an agent for Chris.
Like they did do that a little bit because
they
like,
tried that, but then they turned him into like a tank battle. I'm like,
because like Ethan was like, nah, screw you because you got me into this mess or you made me go through that stupid trial and almost killing me this amount of times. I'm not gonna help you. So, like, I think that's the only reason why they were trying to
like
make
I
that
understand
villain
why
as
they,
one of those scapegoats.
I understand why they did what they did because you need 4 pieces. Hello, Dimitrescu, Moreau. What the fuck? Wait, Dimitrescu.
But you could have gotten Heisenberg lickety split.
Dimitrescu, the doll lady. What was the doll lady's name again? I don't remember. Moreau and then Heisenberg. Like, you need 4 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have liked if he like actually helped you or something like that. And so it wasn't like just so.
Like he thought like what he was doing is what he considered helping, but in our eyes he was just being an ass.
Yeah.
So like he wasn't necessarily helping at all. He was just being Heisenberg and just say my name. Like.
And also one thing I didn't like is they tied the village to Umbrella.
Oh yeah, to make it more connected with the other games because obviously everything starts off with Umbrella because they're the big bads in coming in with all kinds of viruses, and this stuff is supposedly was it supposed to be before the T virus?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the mold.
No, apparently this was like the inspiration for the T virus.
Yeah. So the mold is basically like the godfather of the T virus.
And I'm just like, why can't you just leave this separate? Because now that you're tying this with the T virus, you can only go back so far before you have to keep going forward, and it's just
yeah. I mean, I didn't see it that way when I was thinking of it. I was thinking just like a way that Umbrella was like kind of more complex than we thought. Like it might not be the same Umbrella we thought of because administration changes and all that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Because who knows if the T virus was actually inspired from the mold? Like it could be just some sort of director that had an interest to this, got hooked on it, that didn't work, and they left it.
No, what was the director for Umbrella's name?
I only know the
It was like something Spencer.
Wesker.
No, not Wesker.
Yeah, that was the only one that I know of from Resident Evil 5.
Okay, no, but like someone said he wanted to bring his wife back to life. He bought it from someone at the village, created the virus, and it just. Why can't?
I don't think that's Wesker.
Like no, like
Wesker's
why
much
couldn't
later.
they? Why couldn't they just be like werewolves and vampires? Why does it have to be related to the virus?
I don't know. Like I think it's like originally because we all knew Resident Evil started off as a zombie game, so
No, and even though it's related to the virus. They never actually explicitly say that. It's just
no, because I think that might be something that they're showing off for later on for Resident Evil 9. They might be saving for that because I think this is like a trailer to something much bigger happening.
no, because at the end of the game. Okay, theory time.
Oh,
I think if/when Resident Evil 9 comes out, it's gonna lead to the team coming back. The stars.
oh, Leo, Jill,
Leon, Jill, Chris.
What was the freaking Asian character's name? I can't remember. I loved her too. It was Ada Wong. Yes, love Ada.
So like
Wong.
when RE9 comes out, it's gonna lead to the stars coming back, and then what's her name? Rose is gonna become one of them.
She would have to be much older.
Yeah,
Wait,
No, because at the end of RE8, they said the father story is not complete. So
okay.
So where can they go from here? Because they're not gonna do Mia.
No,
They can't do Mia.
Mia, that girl had enough, bro. She's been kidnapped. She's been turned.
She's been kidnapped.
Killed. Pseudo. Like.
Kidnapped, infected, cured, turned.
Killed somewhat. Even though it wasn't her. But still, like, that's the character's name just being smudged all over the freaking screen right there. It's just like, yeah, you see Mia, just rub it all in the
just
dirt.
give it the dough.
So, yeah, that's the thing that I was kind of like, not too happy with Mia. It's just like, they kind of just like, scrub her through the entire way through. So
And one thing I would like for another, well, I know what is it, RE5 or RE6 like brought the stars together for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I want to see. Like that's kind of what I want to see again. Like maybe the old gen meets the new gen and just.
yeah, I don't know. I think
I'm still in the camp. Fuck Chris Redfield.
yeah, because Chris he was being
You should have told him. You should have told him.
but at the same time he was like in close proximity with Mother Miranda. So even if he could have told him something, I think she would have caught on and she would have done something that they didn't want her to do. So that could have been one thing. I think that might have been the reason why Chris would want to tell him, because like that's basically him going straight to the wasp nest and poking it with a stick. If you went over and tried to tell Ethan with her walking around.
No, but like, he orders a firing squad on Mia.
It nearly kills everyone else
No, literally,
inside.
yeah, literally nearly kills Ethan and
Take
Rose.
the shot. Take the shot. But sir, the civilians in there. I don't care. Take the shot.
And like he's just like, you know what? Let's take these somewhere else. Like no explanation, no
Nope.
talking to, no nothing.
Nope,
Just
straight in.
just pew pew pew. Get these people out of here. I'm like, yo, can I have an explanation?
Mm-hmm.
You move us all the way out here, and then 3 years later, you pew pew pew.
Yeah. And that's kind of a bro moment. Like, you told us to go over here so we could be safe and have, like, normal lives.
And then you end up pew pew pewing.
Like, you're the very reason why our lives can never be normal again. Oh my gosh. And thankfully, the baby is not old enough to actually, like, have that in the back of her mind, because that would have major PTSD.
Yeah,
Major. So, thankfully, she's too young to even remember that stuff.
she was too young to remember her dad.
I mean, she's a baby. She's gonna remember her dad if he's consistently around her. Oh, I know. She's not gonna remember her dad because
No.
Ethan didn't make it back on the shuttle, did
Ethan died. Ethan
Yeah.
blew himself up.
he? Yeah, because he was trying to be a sacrifice. Homie. Dang. Like I said,
Chris fucked up.
the most...
No, like even
like,
some
not that much depth, but he played such a crucial role.
no, even some of the agents were like, "Yo, you fucked up here."
Yeah! Like, everyone was like, Chris, are you okay? Did you have, like, one or too many drinks before going on, bro? Like, Chris was not thinking straight
Yeah,
in some
he
cases.
wasn't.
Like, he was going in solo in a lot of types of missions. He was making all kinds of rash decisions. It's because of Chris this whole village thing started in the first place. So,
Well, I wouldn't say that.
if he made that stupid impulse decision in killing Mia, well, late Mother Miranda,
The village was there beforehand. Just Mother Miranda wanted what was her
Rose.
Rose and
But he brought them to that very location.
yeah.
And
You know what?
made
Fair.
it easier for Miranda to get what she
Fair.
wanted.
Fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So thanks, Chris. I somewhat understand what you were trying to do, but there
It
could have
didn't
been
work.
a better way. It could have been a much better way. Much better way. So yeah.
All right, that's all I got for RE8. What do you got?
Well, I was gonna talk a little bit about. I did finish the show, and it was a kind of a rerun. What I talked about like a lot of podcasts ago was about ReZero, and it just really kind of goes along the same. It was like, there's a lot of hidden gems.
Funny story. Okay, so I don't know if I told you this. Where I used to live, I got HBO Max for free,
Yeah,
and it stayed there for like a good
2 months,
yeah.
and now it's gone.
They just now took us off. I'm like, really?
Damn.
While I'm in the middle of my show?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. It's not fine.
We're gonna have it when we move in, so it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll be just fine. But no, I think a lot of it kind of goes along the lines with what I want to bring up in this topic is like, some shows are brought in the same times of other big kahunas. And I don't remember exactly when ReZero came out, but it was during the 2017-2018 period.
It came out in 2018, I think.
2018? Was that when Attack on Titan Season 2 came around?
That was in 2017.
That was 2017 when Season 2 came out? When was
Yeah.
Season 1? 15, 14?
Season 1 was 2013.
2013?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was a long time. But still, like, ReZero, I think, came out in the winter. And, normally winter times is when anime shows tend to come out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, it was kind of just being bulged on top of other shows. And, it was overlooked.
I think ReZero and Konosuba came out around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And Konosuba kind of took off. Like, all those big isekai shows, let's travel to another world type shows, really just came out around the same time.
Yeah, yeah. But I think ReZero, it's like a scenario that I think might happen with you with Fire Force. It has those up and down moments where, like, it's gonna be crazy at one point. But
I
then,
watched the first few episodes of ReZero. I'm like, there are moments when I feel bad for Subaru. There are moments where, you know what, I can't exactly feel bad for you because you made a stupid ass decision.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're gonna feel a lot of that with that show, but I think mainly you have to feel bad for him. Mainly
Because he keeps dying.
he keeps dying, and I love that about the show is that it's not a situation like Happy Death Day or I haven't seen Groundhog Day, but it's a scenario where the character knows that they have this ability, but they're not showing genuine emotion of dying.
Mm-hmm.
Like at that moment when it's happening, they're afraid to die. But with this show on ReZero, the character actually has lasting effects. Even when he's resurrected, he's not, oh, I have to go back to work. It's, oh my god, I just felt all that pain and I don't know how to deal with this and I don't want to go through this again. Oh my god, oh my god. Like situations like that where it's showing the mental trauma it's bringing onto this character, which I love. And this is a show that's
I still don't fuck with Rem. Very
Really?
sorry. No.
You just gotta keep watching the show because
This girl killed him. What do you mean?
just keep watching the show. I can't
No,
say
y'all
that
y'all
much.
get mad at him. Oh, like Amelia doesn't love him. Rem fucking killed him.
No, Mealy. I literally can't say anything. For those who
No,
have seen ReZero know my pain.
I know there was a big meme like, oh, Amelia's like Rem is pouring her heart out to this guy. And
Yes! Yes!
she fucking killed him.
There is a valid reason why she does that. It's pretty valid.
I'm gonna say bullshit.
Bro, random person comes to your doorstep and does all these crazy things. Like, literally, just think of it. An alien just coming into your house from outer space, and then they're coming over here being buddy-buddy, and you don't know what their reasons there, why they're there, or what they could be doing behind the scenes, and you don't know
that
about
ain't an
it.
excuse to kill someone. Jeez.
It's a reason to be questioning some of the actions.
Questioning, sure, not ball and chain to the stomach, death.
I don't know. I kind of understand where Rem is coming from because, trust comes very, very short because there's like, a few people you can trust. So, you can't be all open doorsy with some people. But
I'm not
in Rem's
saying you
case,
should.
I understand.
I'm not saying you should be. Just if Amelia trusted him, that ain't.
Who knows? Rem was on her tippy toes, P's and Q's, dotting her I and crossing her T's, making sure that everybody was safe. So I respect that for Rem, just making sure she's keeping an eye on for the suspect. Because, be honest, Subaru is a low-key suspect. Not like, suspect as like killing everyone, but he's low-key suspect. Low-key.
What?
Subaru, he's low-key suspect.
Nah.
He's a little suspect.
That boy's harmless.
He is harmless, but he's low-key suspect. Because there'll be times I'm just like, dude, what the hell are you talking about?
I mean, he's a pervert, but he ain't.
Yes.
Sure, but he's harmless.
No, he's totally harmless. But still, keep watching the show because I can't really say much about it. But
I don't know if I can watch the show because
HBO, yeah, because the peoples from Pepper Isles mess you up.
Oh, Rick and Morty season 4.
I have not watched that. I'm still not done with season 3.
Goodbye, Morty.
Hey, how's it going?
Fuck off, I'm a time guy.
Time God.
Yeah.
She's a time god. Morty's crush is a time god.
Yep.
Wait, is that for real?
Yeah.
She's a time god. Time God, right?
That might be a spoil. Oh, that might be a spoiler, but you.
I said I didn't watch season 4.
I mean, the whole-
Season-
The whole episode's on YouTube, so
Yeah, which I find that weird. Like they're posting their episodes on YouTube.
no, it's just the one.
Oh, just that one. Oh, okay. Is that the first episode?
It's just the first episode.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just to break people in. So
Fuck
they
off!
wanna
I'm a
watch.
time guy.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
love it. I love it.
Is she actually being for real? Or is that a joke? That feels like a joke.
Can't say anything. Watch the episode. Finish season 3.
Okay, I'll finish season 3.
Fuck off! I'm a time god.
I've been on a regular show binge, and
Oh no.
a lot of it was like some memories, like major memories from
Oh
my.
no, bro.
I used that on one of my edits on my videos, which is really fun. But yeah, I gotta say, regular show was a huge part of my childhood. I think a lot of it came from there, and some of the stuff I remember.
No, hold on.
And-
One other thing. I just came to an epiphany. Mark Hamill was the voice of Skips.
Yeah,
Like, What?
A lot of the voice actors are reused for some of the side character parts.
Yeah.
Like you can hear the Rigby's voice actor. You can hear J.G. Quintel on a lot of other actors.
Rigby's voice actor.
Characters.
Rigby's voice actor was Doc Ock in Spider-Man.
Oh,
Spider-
90 Spider-Man?
No, Spider-Man PS4.
Oh!
I'm like, what?
See, like I said, the voice acting community is a small world.
I'm just like,
They're
what?
all over the place. Like, they're here, there, and everywhere. Like, you can't really get away from that one voice actor from the one show.
They're just
because
doing their
they're
thing.
on the other one. Yeah, exactly. But, yeah, I mean, I have to say, like, watching regular show at 20 years old is much different from watching it as a 14-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
And also, there was a lot of censoring on that show, too. Because when the first episode came out, I remember Rigby, like, saying S and H, like, hyphenating, like, curse words and stuff like that. And when the show got bigger and bigger, I don't know who complained about it. I guess the parents. And they censored like a whole ton of their episodes.
When the show was first coming, because I remember this too. When the show was first coming out was around the same time Adventure Time came out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that was when Cartoon Network was trying to be more mature. Because Finn got called a pervert.
Oh.
Yeah.
By Bubblegum?
No, by someone. I don't remember who.
Oh, snap. Dang.
Yeah, Finn got called a pervert. Rigby like straight up said someone had a crappy mullet.
Yeah.
That was when
the crappy mullet thing is still in there.
No, yeah. Like that's when they were trying to go more adult.
Yeah, they're pushing
the envelope. I think something happened with the execs. They said, you know what, let's not do this.
Mm-hmm.
So they went backwards.
Yeah.
And then we
either the execs or there was some sort of complaining from the parents.
Yeah.
Because of course like the children can watch it, but the parents know where these content creators are coming out with. Mm-hmm. Because there's a lot of like adult jokes or like pseudo like adult jokes in there that will literally go over anyone's head that does not know anything of what they're talking about. So it would make sense, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm on season 7 right now. And
how many seasons are there? 8?
8, yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. So I'm watching season 7 and like, there's not a lot of the episodes I remember from 6 to the last one because I think I stopped watching at season 5.
Oh.
So some of this stuff is new.
I have something I actually want to talk about. Do you know who George R.R. Martin is?
Yeah.
The author of Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
He came out publicly and said that the books will have a different ending than the show.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
I'm still waiting on that.
No, and the community was like, dude, you're full of shit.
Nah, bro. No. Like, he takes forever to finish his books.
No, like...
That's the whole reason why the Game of Thrones series ended the way it ended.
The community were like, you're full of shit, because, like, you basically threw your writers under a bus.
Mm-hmm. Like, nah, like, he's...
Just to see where the books could end. Like,
yeah. Like, as soon as he told them, it's like, yeah, I got nothing, you're on your own. Like, the writers kind of, like, try to scuffle everything together to make sure it was like, all right, pitch, perfect, good, there. Because it's like, honestly, it's not their fault that they couldn't, like, I can't really say whose fault it is, because they were just doing their job.
Yeah.
But once the source material is kind of gone and a show that big, and they have to wait for something to come out, and who knows how long it takes for them to make it stuff.
One thing I find kind of funny is when the show started to deviate. Would you say that season 4 is the best season?
The beginning portion of Game of Thrones was so good. Like, honestly, I can't really say there was a favorite season. I have a favorite episode. Like, there's tons of favorite episodes. But favorite season? That's a very broad question. It's hard to really pinpoint.
I'll be honest,
it.
I tried, and I just couldn't do it.
It's a very, very heavy storytelling.
It's just such a slow burn.
It's a slow burn, heavy storytelling show. Like, you have to be breaking the barriers of, oh, this is a medieval show. There's going to be knights, dragons, fire, guns and blazing. Well, not much guns. Cannons and blazing. And really, it's giving you more of the family ties.
I like that sort of... No, I like
stuff.
that sort of thing, though. It's just more like, can we get the show on the road here?
Yeah, it's basically set up for all the bigger moments that come into play. Like, you have to be patient when watching the show. Listen carefully when you're watching the show, because they say a lot of things in parables where you will miss a lot of things, and the impact won't be as big because, like, you'll still have enough dialect to understand. But if there are things that you miss and you remember that thing that you missed and that big hit comes in, you'll feel a totally different experience. Because there were a couple of things while I was watching with my dad, who's seen Game of Thrones I think 3 or 4 times more than me, and he was like, oh shoot, I didn't remember that. and his entire perception of the show completely changed. So it's a little bit of like, a very heavy dialogue based show that you just have to be patient. You have to pay attention very carefully to. So that's the thing I like about Game of Thrones. It's a different tame of pace. So yeah. But another thing I wanted to talk about was the stuff that's happening with Shang-Chi. Have you been keeping up with that?
I haven't been.
Oh, lots of things are coming up.
Apparently,
with
some
Shang-Chi.
people are mad. Like the rings are arm rings now, not finger rings.
Actually, I'm not really mad at that. The rings that are arms, like, have you seen what he does with those rings? Check out the video that he does with those
this
rings.
Is just, no, this is just my own. I'm not very excited for the MCU anymore.
Really?
Mm-mm.
That DCU stuff got you?
No, not even.
Not even the DCU.
I'm just
stuff?
burned out on superheroes now.
So you're kind of looking more for anti-hero stuff now.
I'm just burned out on the whole DC, Marvel, just the whole. I'm just the superhero genre. I'm just burned out of. Like I think it was. I want to say like the second week after I moved.
Mm-hmm.
I had like this epiphany. The Bruce Wayne we have now is not the Bruce Wayne that I knew when I was little.
Yeah. Wait, what was your Bruce Wayne? I want
Like-
to say Christian Bale.
No,
but
like
it
the
could be someone else.
No, like the Batman animated series Bruce Wayne.
Oh, that one. Okay. One for
Like-
me was Christian Bale.
No, and as I look at
And Arkham.
as I look at the Bale movies, they're not a good representation of Batman. Like one of my biggest critiques of the Snyder Cut, like that, this isn't the League. And I look at the Bale movies and like this isn't Batman.
I grew up on Bale and I grew up on Batman Beyond. I didn't really watch the Batman series. It was Beyond for me, and
No, and like
I
there-
didn't really have that perception.
No, and there was a whole argument when I moved, like which Robin is worthy to wear the cowl after Bruce goes, and like I'm just like, you know what? None of them are. None of them should really wear it because that should be Bruce's thing, and he should die with that. The Robins have all proved their own.
Mm-hmm.
They've all become their own men.
Honestly,
Like
I would trust Dick to be Batman more so than Tim.
Dick doesn't want it.
No, Dick doesn't want it, but if I had to choose, it would be Dick.
No, this is my point though. Like Dick doesn't want it. He's Nightwing now.
Yeah,
Jason
he's gonna
doesn't
be
want it.
Nightwing.
He's Red Hood.
He
Tim
hates Batman more so. Like him putting on Batman symbol is basically a slap in the face.
If anyone was worth, I fucking hate that term now. If anyone was worthy to wear the cowl, it would be Tim, and he doesn't want it either.
No, because he's just fine with Red Robin.
Yeah.
That's his new alias now, is Red Robin. He basically owned the Robin name now.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I mean, you can have Robin, but he is the Robin.
No, and what someone brought up Terry, which I don't even think Terry's canon anymore.
Terry? Crap, is that the...
That's Batman Beyond.
Yeah,
and he's not
Beyond,
Batman
yeah.
either. He's Batman Beyond.
Yeah, no, he's Batman Beyond. Yeah, he would be considered as a Robin on my eyes.
No, not a Robin, just like someone who's worthy to wear the cowl. And just
Yeah.
Terry's his own hero.
Yeah. I would have considered him to be, like, the next Batman. He's just Batman Beyond. He's his version
No,
of
and
Batman.
like everything that's come out after. Everything that's come out, I just haven't been interested. Like I'm not interested in Eternals. Not interested in Shang-Chi.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched any of Loki because I don't really want.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Dude, it's actually kind of... Well, the last episode wasn't really that good. It was a little eh. But so far, it's not that bad.
Like Falcon and Winter Soldier didn't interest me. Neither did the Snyder Cut, and just
I'll actually be completely honest about that. Falcon and the Winter Soldier is by far the best Captain America movie I've watched. I don't consider Civil War a Captain America movie.
I don't either.
It's centralized around the Cap, but that is an Avengers movie.
yeah.
Like, that whole entire epiphany was basically Stark and Cap butting heads over different opinions, and the Avengers are just putting on sides.
Yeah.
Like, I don't consider that a Captain America movie. Call it what you want. That is another Avengers movie.
It was another Avengers movie.
But out of the first Avenger, Winter Soldier, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, jeez, my gosh, there's so many. I would consider Falcon and the Winter Soldier probably the best installment for Captain America, more so.
Just none of them have done it for me.
I mean, the only Marvel movie that I think I don't want to put any words in your mouth, but which one would be the best one for you?
The best Marvel movie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Not when like Marvel, like MCU Marvel.
Just like any Marvel movie, just really bring in anything, really. Because for me, it's definitely the Sam Raimi and Sam Raimi, Falcon, Winter Soldier, and Black Panther.
I would say no. Just like as a Marvel property, I would say the best thing was Spider-Man PS4. No, Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse? Okay. Yeah. But
Spider-Man PS4 was a close second because Spider-Verse like renewed my faith in the character. I had not loved the character since the '90s cartoon.
Okay. Fair. Totally. But
And, as much as I would say a really really close third would be Infinity War because like that was one of the better MCU properties. And the MCU for me has felt very 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 samey.
Yeah. Okay. I get you. And the reason why I was bringing up Shang-Chi, it's just like as someone like who's friends with you and the stuff that's going on for Asian Americans and junk like that, like seeing Shang-Chi in the big screen and Asian American and him being promoted into a role, something like like Black Panther, how it was for the African American community. I just wanted to get your opinion and understanding, like how does that make you feel seeing the Asian community being presented in a superhero scenario, which I don't remember a lot of them being on.
I like that.
Yeah.
I do. Don't get me wrong, I like that Shang-Chi is coming out. I like that it's representing the East Asian community. Just personally, I'm not interested.
You're just not interested in just the fact that Marvel is kind of just coming stale.
Yes.
In a way. Okay. Got you. Because I think when
I will say the actor, Simu Liu, is fucking hilarious.
Cool.
Love that man.
Awesome. Oh, what about your thoughts on Snake Eyes?
Eh.
And I'll be completely honest. You should have made him a mute. I don't think it's a good idea to make him talk.
G.I. Joe never interested me anyway.
Really? Not even Snake Eyes and White Shadow? Come on, those are like the best parts of G.I. Joe.
Obviously, yes, that, but like just like the old movies, that was one thing. Like no, because Snake Eyes and White Shadow were the best part of those movies.
Yeah, and their designs are absolutely sick.
And just the properties they come from, they're not.
They're Hasbro property, right?
Yeah, I don't know actually.
I think so, because Hasbro has G.I. Joe and Transformers. Transformers, I know that for a fact.
Hasbro, yes.
Yeah, Hasbro. Okay. But yeah, like I mean, I think right now what I'm seeing in some of the commercials is a lot of the Asian American community is now being put on in the front in the screen, and I love that. And he's just seeing that representation, and also like I think for me when watching a lot of the movies back in the day and some of the stuff that's presented in media is like minority characters have been put on the sidelines and put in the stereotypes because I don't want to say anything about anything for the Asian American community, so you can fill on that. But for African Americans, it's always either the gangsters or the best friend of the main character or just simple people or hell the criminals in some cases like that. And the way they're presented is not really necessarily what we want anymore because this is not 2006 anymore. And at the same time, mostly what I remember seeing a lot of, and this was during the break, I started watching this show called Them, and it's basically about a family who is being basically tortured. And a lot of the people in African American community is like, we're sick and tired of this torture porn type of like stuff going on in the African American characters. We need more characters that are being represented in everyday stuff, or things like Black Panther, Blade, superheroes, like characters that kids and other adults and children, I've already said kids already, but they can see that and relate to that.
Yes,
so for you as like an Asian American seeing Shang-Chi and Snake Eyes, I would want to hear your take on that, and how does that make you feel, and what do you notice on some of the big screens and stuff like that, and how they present the Asian community back in the day.
To be honest, movies really are. I'm slowly moving away from movies and just moving more toward like TV and stuff like that. Because instead of the Shang-Chi, I haven't watched any of the trailers. I know Abomination's coming back.
Yeah, which is crazy. And also there's been speculation of the dragon. I forgot his name.
Fin Fang Foom?
Fin Fang Foom. Yeah, there's some theories that the dragon that you saw in the second trailer might have been Fin Fang Foom.
I am happy that my people are being represented. Like, especially this year. Like, Raya, Shang-Chi. There were a lot. Oh my god.
Raya, Shang-Chi, Snake Eyes. I'm trying to think. There's another one. Crap.
And do you see what I mean? Do you see my
yeah,
point?
yeah.
It's becoming more inclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Just it's not appealing to me
Mm-hmm.
personally.
Mm-hmm.
There was one show on Netflix. It was called Trece. It's about like
Oh, I think I've watched a couple of episodes of that.
it's about like think of Blue Exorcist
Yeah.
just in the Philippines.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really liked the show and I didn't think I would.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I started a couple episodes on that and I was like, I was working while I was playing it, so it was kind of background noise, sadly,
Yeah.
so I wasn't actually fully watching it. But
It was actually kind of cute.
nice. Awesome.
No, like, and I see some of the language like kuya, tita, un tito, and it's like, oh.
Awesome. Oh, sick. Now I'm actually kind of excited to watch that show again now. Good. Oh, so I started watching on Netflix K-On!
Oh my god.
It is by far the most adorable show.
It's
I've
so
ever seen.
cute!
But one thing I do not like is that, they kind of sexualize the 14-year-old girl, Mio. And I'm just like, bro, guys, this is weird. Like, these are children and you're doing all this weird stuff.
I'm
with
not
them.
defending them, but the show came out years ago.
It did.
So
it
it,
did,
no, so
most definitely.
it was definitely a different era than what we have now. Like,
Yeah.
like think about the stuff we had come out years ago.
Yeah.
That would not be acceptable today.
Unfiltered. Like, so unfiltered. No freaking pause or anything. Just straight up, balls to the wall. We don't care. We're just putting out there. Even though most of the stuff that they put on the show is not even compared to what they have on the manga. Because there's some things that they cut out on the anime. And the manga just shows it in full force.
Yes.
Like, no fucks given.
Yeah.
So, just things that, I don't like about it. But I love the concept with these girls creating a band,
It's
starting
just-
something so nice and
It's
genuine.
just cute, wholesome fun, aside from...
Yeah, that stuff. But still, I enjoy watching K-On! Because it's very funny too. And I love the dynamic that they have with these characters because it's funny seeing...
They're also not very smart. Well, granted, they're kids, but they're
Yeah.
also not very smart.
Well, the only one that's smart is Mio. Like, she's the only smart one.
Nah.
Tsumugi is like kind of a dunderhead. Like, she has no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, she'll be like off the distance or she'll be like fantasizing something with her teacher. Ritsu is stubborn because she'll just be like all over the place because, Ritsu just does her stuff. And then, what crap, I forgot her name.
It's
Yui.
Yeah.
It is also kind of like, like in her own world too.
Yeah.
And Ui, I love Ui so much.
There was
It's
something I
really
wanted to
cute.
show you, actually.
What was that?
We're going all the way back to the League of Legends stuff, because they're finally releasing an animated series.
Oh, good.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and also Black Widow is coming on July 9th, and I'm super excited.
You're going to like this.
Am I?
Hold on. Let me turn it.
Jesus.
Sorry.
The bass.
Yeah.
The synths, everything just came out full force.
Hold on.
So sorry for the clip.
Just going to wait for this to load. You know what? Even just for the music.
That's it.
What?
I wanted more.
There
That's
is
it.
There is like a longer trailer, but
That's 18 seconds.
there is like a clip, but do you want to see it?
Oh, we can watch that after the fact.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, 18 seconds of that? No, the music, it's not enough.
No, but like one of the
It's not
things
enough.
one of the things people have asked more, myself included, more than anything is like a Riot animated series, because like the animated shorts for League of Legends are fucking phenomenal.
I do not know much about it, but cool.
They're beautiful.
How long are we going on for? Because this is pretty hefty.
An hour 13.
Oh, this is an hour 13?
Yeah, no, it's not that long.
Oh, okay.
They're beautiful, and what I've wanted for so long was a series, and we're finally getting that because it looks so good.
Nice.
And yeah, the music slaps.
Yeah, of course. You gotta have it. You gotta have it.
You got to get them good beats.
Yeah. Honestly, I think this is kind of like a day and age where, like, a lot of the, not the smaller content, but like things that are being overlooked or were overlooked are now coming into light.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know much about what's going on in the League of Legends community. I'm not really big into that. And also, I don't have social media anymore. But, yeah. That's really cool to see, like, short videos is now having their own full production. And it just really kind of goes along with consistency, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's, like, one of the big things that some of these, smaller videos and having these shows, because eventually someone's going to like it and someone's going to take it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a very, very good example for that is the video game For Honor.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how successful that game was back in when it came out in 2017.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know how many like studios the creator went to, like trying to get them like to accept his idea?
A lot.
Yeah, like tens, almost hundreds of studios declined his offer until he came back to Ubisoft and they're like, you know what? We'll see how this
Let's
goes.
put you on.
Yeah, and this guy was holding on to this idea for years and promoting it for years, and they were still all saying no. And that one studio, that one person that gave it the green light, boom, game was a absolute success. So seeing that for League of Legends and then keep making their videos, got someone from Netflix was like, I play League of Legends, or I love this. This is going to bring in a community of new people into our platform, which is going to make us more diverse. So it's great. Absolutely great. And I think Netflix does a very good job in bringing in diversity into their application. And I think that's like the main thing that will make you so much better than all the other ones.
One thing that people don't understand about Netflix is they're not a production thing. They're more like a distributor, because when it's
more so.
When it says like a Netflix original series, that just means they're hosting it. They're not making it.
Yeah, like they have some executive rights. Like they'll say, oh, this has this amount of time, or this has this on the video. Like you know, they'll have those rights. But creativity wise and all this stuff,
it's pretty much all just outsourced.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're the ones that are giving it the helping hand, the boost it up and giving it the publicity that it needs in order to get, you know, some traction. And, you know, some of the shows that I like personally, like one of my favorites, don't even speak English.
Really?
Dude, my favorite shows on that show that do speak English are anime shows, first off.
Oh.
So Devilman Crybaby is one of my favorites on Netflix, but the other ones that are on Netflix are most of them are Spanish-speaking shows. One is like a kind of combination of it, Dusk Till Dawn, because you know Quentin Tarantino, he's freaking G. But then you have Money Heist, and the other one, I think it's Elite. I don't know if I like that show completely because I think I might be forgetting one, but that's the first one that came into my mind because their new season just came out, so I'm gonna check that out. But Money Heist used to be called La Casa de Papel.
Oh.
Yeah. And that show is so good. It's about bank robbers trying to rob the most like fortified bank of all time.
Oh my god.
What?
Sailor Moon is on Netflix.
Oh, it is? The OG Sailor Moon?
No, Sailor Moon Crystal. But you know
okay.
what? I'm okay with that.
See? Stuff like that. And so, like, you know, Netflix has all these kinds of surprises and all that good stuff. So, you know, you gotta respect Netflix on that.
Oh my god.
And I think... Wait, wasn't there a horror movie on Netflix that was... No, wait, yes? No? I don't know. But, yeah, Netflix has all kinds of goodies in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, you know, some of the streaming platforms right now are kind of catching...
Resident Evil's coming in 8 days.
What do you mean?
Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, the series, coming on July 8th.
Oh, I did not know that. See, I've been, like, my head's kind of been under the sand because I was just doing stuff for me. So I had no idea this is kind of happening.
Yeah.
Because, you know, news and media, ironically as that is, as I'm a communications major, I'm not really big on it. As funny as that is.
Ironic.
Yeah, that's extremely ironic. But, you know, I'm always open to new information, which is absolutely sick. That's awesome. Yeah.
All right. Do we got anything else? Because I think we're about to wrap up.
Yeah, I'm not coming out with anything so
I'm not
far.
either.
Yeah. Oh. Nah, there's nothing really much I can say about that. Really, yeah. I think I'm good.
We'll see you guys in August.
And a new setup, new vibe, new clothes, new peoples, new things all the way through. And yeah, have a fun summer so far. It's good checking out with you guys.
We'll see you later.
Yeah!